Hello, hello. Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Just a quick one, said the vicar to the games mistress. Oliver McCall continues his comeback, if you can call it that, with a first-round stoppage over somebody called Gary Cobia. Now, in case you don't know, you probably do, but Oliver McCall is the former WBC heavyweight champion. He knocked out Lennox Lewis, none other than Lennox Lewis, in 2 rounds back in 90, whatever it was, 91 or something. And he's now 59 years of age, and he had a fight last year. He knocked out, was it Stacey Frazier in a few rounds? Frazier was in his 50s, I think. Well, this Gary Cobia is he's from Utah, USA. He's 52. This is a real seniors tour, isn't it? And McCall forced him to retire after 1 round. Mr. Cobia, his last fight, by the way, was 10 years ago. And he lost in the first round to someone called Jesse West. So he was making an attempt at a comeback, if you like. He wasn't, of course. He was just there to roll over, to be beaten. He came into the fight with 3 wins, 1 KO, 4 defeats, 3 of them by KO, no draws. 6'4" guy. And prior to the fight, he said he was basically, he said, well, yeah, it's a good laugh. I'm just getting back in the ring to have a good laugh. He said he was taking the fight seriously, but he said he lost some weight and all of this. Look, you have to ask the question, where is he going? I'm not talking about Cobia. Cobia's he'd retired and he came back for a bit of a run around with just so that he could say he fought a former heavyweight champion of the world. I mean, McCall is now 61 wins and 14 defeats. He's never been, well, he quit against Lennox Lewis, or he had a meltdown in the ring against Lennox Lewis in the rematch. That's his only, so-called stoppage. But he was just letting Lennox hit him. He was walking around crying in the ring, and he had a mental breakdown. I mean, he's had his issues with substance misuse. Oliver McCall, I think he's been in prison once or twice. But where is he going with this, comeback? I don't know. I mean, is he just doing it because he loves fighting? If so, okay. I mean, he's not going to get hurt at that level, fighting the Gary Cobias of the world, even if he's 59. It's all a bit bizarre, really. I mean, are we talking about, a sort of seniors tour for boxers occurring? Because we're talking about, when you think about it, Nigel Benn's 60, David Hay is in his mid-40s. He's a mere stripling of a boy. Bellew could come back. Chris Eubanks Sr. he's in his, was he 60 now? 60, 59, 60. I mean, if they're fighting low level guys, an argument can be made, well, let them get on with it. But, I'm not going to go into the neurology of it because I'm not a neurologist. But, speaking as someone who is 57 years old, I do know that your mind slows down. That is not to say that you can't have a lucid conversation. It's just, sometimes I will forget things that I know that I've known for decades. And for some reason, I'll just have this sort of brain fog. And it's occasional. And as you can tell, I'm talking now, there's nothing wrong with me. But as you get older, you slow up. You have to think about things a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. And occasionally when you're speaking, you will not be able to find the right word or something like that. You know what I mean? It's not major, but that's because your brain cells they die, and then brain cells don't regenerate. Once they're gone, they're gone. And it's just a sign of getting old, getting older. And McCall being older than I am. I mean, I was never heavyweight champion of the world, but nevertheless, it is. I don't really know what's the point of this. It's a very strange situation with McCall. Now, McCall is a very strange man, of course. The meltdown against Lennox Lewis in the rematch was quite possibly drug-induced. You know, he's had substance misuse issues, like I say. He's been in rehab. He's been in prison. So maybe this is all he knows. And maybe this gives him some sort of identity. Maybe it makes him think, I'm a boxer. That's what I am. That's what I do. So he'll probably be trying to do it when he's 80. But, I mean, McCall was unbelievably tough in his prime. I mean, I don't think he's ever been on the floor, maybe once, but that was a flash knockdown. But he's taken the most hellacious punches from a who's who of fighters. It's kind of amazing that he's got this far without, at least still alive, when all things considered. I'm talking about his out-of-the-ring activities as well as his in-of-the-ring activities. But that he can retain, despite drug abuse and everything, that he can retain a toughness at the age he is pretty amazing, really. It's pretty amazing. Someone should make a film about Oliver McCall and his unbelievable life. But, of course, Gary Cobia and people like him will just provide further, I suppose, inspiration, motivation, whatever you want to call it, or maybe just a further reason to carry on fighting. But it is an odd one. It is an odd one. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a quick update on that. It's a strange story. Oliver McCall moving to 61 wins now and 14 defeats. Let me know what you think. Where do you think this is going? Is it going anywhere? Is it just a novelty act? Is it a gimmick act? Should it be allowed? Well, they have YouTubers and all that misfits lot fighting, so why not? But just let me know if you've got any comments. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and thank you for watching. If you could hit the like button as well, that would help us out. And yep, I'll catch you later. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.